Hello YouTube! I'm Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays The Last Spell episode 3. So yes, we are about to dive into night number 3. This is the first time that we have our heroes split up. We have to battle on two different fronts. And this front, as indicated by the two skulls, is going to be a little bit more populous with enemies. So we're going to do two on one side, one on the other. I think Wilkins, at least at the moment, is pretty well self-contained. She can trigger her own opportunist thing with her intimidating scream and then go ham and shred and pretty much keep the numbers at bay here all by her lonesome. Obviously, we can send some backup, probably Sanat, to help her out if she starts getting overwhelmed. But over here, we're going to be dealing with more people. And between Sanat and Ruth, although, they both kind of have... do I want to... Nah, I'll stick with this for now. The other thing I did is the original starter pistol that I had replaced Ruth's, I actually, instead of selling it, I gave it to Sanat as a backup weapon. Just in case, well, one, it gives it stats, which, I mean, it's just 10% crit damage, but hey, stats are stats. And two, if, you know, it allows Sanat to actually get a little benefit out of momentum while we're not building her for momentum. You know, if she happens to have moved her entire 9 space movement and happens to have a spare AP, she can pop off a pretty potent shot. So it's worth having in her back pocket, even if she's still going to be primarily using the orb. All right, enough jibba jabba. Let's begin. Is this my final answer? Do I want everyone here? I want to say you here. We're going to put you up here, actually, so that way, depending on where they spawn in, and then Sanat can get tucked in a corner here. Well, let's actually put you a little bit further back too, just in case they come up a little further. Okay. Again, still being conservative with our stuff, at least until the hordes come in greater. We have some new enemy types. We've got the runner. This guy's got lower HP, but he's got a lot of dodge, which is well, actually, no, that's not unfortunate. We just need a different tool for the job. Rather than using our inaccurate axe, we're just going to swap to our dagger. This guy's already isolated. So we're going to walk up here and we'll do a backstab. And that worked out perfectly. And then, swap back to the axe. We can do a shout. Slice. How are we on movement? Because I don't want to end my turn too close to the fog. 7 of 10. You know what? I think we'll have enough to get the heck out of dodge. So we can finish these two here. Let loose the scream. Go up here. Do one more slash. And then retreat to a respectable distance. See, I knew Wilkins could handle this by her lonesome. Now, over here, this group's not too intimidating so far. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build up some momentum, take you out with a pistol shot. You're now isolated. Builds up more momentum. You got 6 movement left. There we go. Let's use, you know what? We'll put you like that. we will take you out. I know I gotta stop kill stealing here. We gotta get Santa some kills. And then yeah, you run back up here. Sorry, Santa, we just ran out of guys. We'll let Santa... Whoa! Yeah, these guys are the runners, and we got runner heavy here. Okay, well, Santa, I do think you are up. Let's get a putrid ball here. I think that's a good start there. Beautiful. And then this guy is isolated. This guy is isolated. Because I realized that the infect also gives a isolation bonus, so we want to be saving that for isolated targets. So what we're going to do with you... If I pistol, yeah, that'll take you out. There we go. Now we have 2 more isolated. Beautiful. And that's all your AP. So you can get out of there. You this guy's isolated. Let me think. I kind of want the poison guys to just tick for a little bit. Yeah, we can reach this guy all the way over here. And this guy I can't shoot. He's too deep into the fog. You know what? We can just put some extra damage on these guys. Even if it doesn't kill them, the poison will. And then we get the heck out of Dodge. Alright, now over to Wilkins. Let's see what we got here. Ah, this looks like a double axe here with a scream to help set up. Oh, beautiful. Ooh. You are down to 1. Well, we'll still do our extra axe here. Punch. I could do another axe. I mean, they're not debuffed. Might be better just to debuff them all now with my final point. Although it only lasts for 1 turn. I probably should have just done some damage. Ah well, that's okay. That is fine. And yeah, you don't need to move more. Yep, poison doing its thing. Aha! Here's a more elite mob. This guy's got a lot of hit points. Does a lot more damage. So this is what we would want to sort of charge up our a really high momentum pistol shot. Like, what if we did something like this? Oop, 1 more. Boom. So we're now at momentum 12, 288 extra % damage. Now we can actually bring that firepower to bear productively. Boom! 1 shot's the elite. Let's see, what can we do? We're at 6 movement. I don't think we need a... we could drop another orb here. So those two in the front are good as dead. The guy in the middle is good as dead. And actually, you know what we might do? If we swap you to your pistol. I actually want this guy in the back. Little extra spicy shot here, which now means this guy is isolated, which we can deal with there. You are isolated. We'll back it up a little bit. You've got a few more shots. I'm trying not to waste any. Well, actually, we can just plug the guys that are poisoned. Even if we don't have the full bore here, the momentum rather. Well, hey, I'll take the crit. And yeah, all 4 of these are dying to poison, so I don't need to worry about them nibbling on me. Wilkins. Alright, any isolated ones, like, yeah, let's switch to our dagger. This runner that has isolated themselves is in for a nice little backstab. I might want to do a poison daggers. If anything, to get some poison on the splitter here. Let's do a poison daggers. We'll poison these two and then just axe them. One. Actually, we don't need to poison 2. 3, 4. There we go. So we've got 2 AP left. We scream, and then we axe. Boy, these are squishy. You know what? Let's back it up. Let's make you guys come to me and marinate in your poison in the meantime. All right, so those 3 are already dead. You know what I could do, just to play the range game here. If I... Oh, well, that finished him off. Let's see. We got 8 movement. We can do some movement. I think this is going to be more of a dagger round than anything. I think we stab. And I have a feeling some of these guys are going to get to me, so I think we scream, because that prevents them from... Yeah, we just retreat right here. Only one person can swing at me. Because yeah, even if I slice here, yeah, he can get there, so it's better to scream. And actually, we go here and we pop our armor, and now we're harder to hit. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, a couple of people just isolating themselves, nice and easy. No more elites. But you know what? Sanet needs some kills, so let's get her some kills. Since they've already taken the time to isolate themselves, let's indulge them then. Is an orb worth it? Maybe. Like one right here. We're gaining 12 a night, so we can use a few orbs without worrying about going negative here. But then again, you know, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here. We're gonna isolate kill you. Swap to our pistol since we've got 7 points of momentum. And now this guy's isolated. And back up. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Boom. Take out you, and that generates 2 more isolated targets. And all that extra movement is building our momentum. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna just take you out. Yoink. And we'll loop-de-loop back here. That should be good. Miss! You can't hit the sandbags? That's on you. That's a you problem. Alright, so this guy took the swing, has isolated himself, so we can assassinate. These right here are perfect for some axing here. Yeah. Put you down here. Beautiful. Now, we do have our elite here. I think getting some poison going is a good idea. And we can do it again without going over our limit. So 1, 2... You know what? Let's get 2 things of poison on the big guy. Alright, now these guys are getting a little bit close. Hopefully our ballista is at the ready, but let's try and cut them off at the pass. Alright, over here, a few more freebie isolated kills here. Don't mind if I do. You know, a grape shot blast wouldn't be a bad thing from this angle. That's a pretty good one right there. We go 1 over. That hits 5 targets. That's not too bad. And yeah, we can use 1 grape shot blast and get all our mana back. Man, all of those are so low health. We still have our momentum shot. Let's get you. Take care of you. And oh yeah, we have this movement skill where we can just hop over something. Whee! You still have plenty of things. You can just mop up, even if they're not technically isolated. Let's just mop up some kills here. Just finish them off. Is that all of them from here? I mean, do we need to start sending reinforcements over this way? If so, then, well, might as well. Aha! These in the town. But the ballistas took care of them. So yeah, if a creature spends their entire turn inside the town, that will generate some form of panic. But the ballistas killed them right away, so I'm not worried. Neither are the townsfolk. Alright, so these three are already dead. What's the best way to approach this? We don't want to do poison daggers anymore. But well, this guy's isolated, but that doesn't help us out. All right, here's what we do. We scream. We cut these three. Oh yeah, this guy's dexterous. Well, you know what? Let's give him another shot. Got him. And then down here, since now you are isolated. And yeah, just one dude left. Let's just mercilessly kill you. Beautiful. Everyone level 4. And yeah, I think I did a good job spreading out the kills. No panic to speak of. Bull. Triggered the momentum skill after moving 20 tiles. Well, there we go. Got a couple of corpses, but they're the low-level corpse pile, so probably not worth the time. Actually, I can tell you they're not worth the time. All right, now we just have to worry about one direction, but it is higher. Let's spend some favor here. We're going to find out who the other goddess is. Welcome to the Arcalcum, Commander. Oh, her. I don't want to talk about her. You want to trade or not? Ooh, this one's new. Fires twice per turn, assuming targets are available. Can't shoot the same target twice. Interesting. I don't know if we need that. Health regen, mana regen bonuses. Oh wait, that's too pricey. I don't think we really need the walls either. You know what? Let's get the health. So now everyone gets a little bit of passive health. And let's do our level ups. Ooh, blue damage up. I mean, I'm not going to ever say no to blue damage up. Okay, stun chance is a thing. Physical damage is also a thing, because that's what you do. But stun chance, I think, is the better answer here, because we are going to be going for septic shock at this point. And so that stun chance is actually going to come into play. So yes, stun chance. And as previously mentioned, septic shock. I should have taken this from the day one. All right, next character. Sanat. Let's see. Action. Ooh, blue action points. That can only ever show up in blue because it's that valuable. Yeah, we're just going to give you an extra base action point because it's just that good. That's a rare one. Ooh, opportunism could be good. We don't need, I'm not building for momentum. Poison damage is nice too, but opportunism is like, we're going to put that to use. Even if we don't have weapons that are explicitly opportunistic, it's still going to be put to use. I mean, poison damage is also a thing. Yeah, I'm going to go opportunism because that also applies to base damage. And now for your perk, I'm trying to remember, what was I going to do? Contamination, I think, is the correct answer here. Yeah. This is going to allow us to spread poison and stunned poison guys. All right, Ruth. Let's get your level ups here. I'm not really excited by any of these. Oh, that's the other thing. You can spy on what your other one is before locking one in. You don't need poison damage. We already have tons of people with poison damage. Isolation, on the other hand, is absolutely the correct answer. I'm not going to reroll this one. You're going to get isolation. So I feel good at using a reroll here. So we're at a 14. We're probably going to be taking a perk that brings you up by 2 more to 16. This would give you literally max thing, but I kind of not want to take that because that could prevent us from if we get gear with movement on it, it would waste that. So I think I'm just going to go for the damage up. Do I? Oh, let's go it. Oh, I'm so glad I gambled. We got a blue damage up. Beautiful. Now for the perk, nimbleness is what I was eyeing here. I mean, you get contagion too, but you're not really the poison duo here. Yeah, I think I'm going to give you nimbleness. So now you are at 16 with the game hard caps your move points at 17. So we really can't get much faster here. And I mean, 15% extra dodge is really good too. We're at 31% dodge, which is not too shabby. Okay, let's look at our nightly reward. Ooh, a hammer. +2 epic. Opportunism, accuracy, resistance, reliability. Damn. That is that's a little spicy right there. But what else do we have? Green scepter. Nah, I mean, it's a momentum magic weapon, which wouldn't be the worst thing, but And then the longbow is an an isolation focused weapon with some stun chance on it. I mean, how could I not take the Rusty Hammer +2 epic? Even if I don't necessarily use it a lot and I just keep it as a stat stick, it's still pretty darn good. But I think I might give this to Ruth as an offhand. Man, who do I give it to? Because Ruth doesn't have an offhand right now. Wilkins already has double melee, and I like the axe too much. It works too well for me to want to replace it, at least not with a hammer anyway. Sanat. I don't know if Sanat would really benefit from that. Yeah, you know what? Ruth is going to get that as an offhand, as a melee. Because she's already bouncing around and getting up close to foes, so she could easily switch to her hammer and take out some targets that way. Plus the stat stick. I mean, those are some freaking fantastic stats. Okay, now we gotta max out our econ here. We want more workers because we only have 5. So let's use the workers that we have, because we have 2 fully upgraded gold mines, and we definitely want to use those. So that's 80 gold there. It's for 2 workers. There, good. Upgrade you for more workers. We've got 3 spares. We could salvage one of the bigger buildings here, which I think is the correct answer, because we get a bunch of gold and a bunch of materials and clear some space. You generally get more gold or more stuff per worker from the bigger buildings, which is why I'm focusing on them. If I can afford 3 more... Well, hang on. Before I do that, let's look at the shop. Do we have any must-buys is the question. Oh, offhand magic. Oh, that's an offhand magic orb. That is a good stat stick. And so offhand weapons, basically, you get 1 free use of the primary skill, but nothing else. But it doesn't take an action point. So this would be really powerful. Plus it's a stat stick with accuracy and damage on it. These pants are really good for the poison damage. I'm not a fan of the accuracy drop, but worn heavy armor. Isolation damage, critical power. -1 move points, interestingly, but whew. And then we've got what? Potion of Stone for block. Swift Boots for resistance. No. Fireball Scrolls looking pretty nice. Potion of Invisibility. Nah. I mean, that's really good too. Warlock Greaves +2 is also kind of talking to me. But this offhand magic orb is pretty darn good too for the accuracy and damage. Alright, hang on. Let's compare gear. Wilkins has just linen armor. Wait, no. Wilkins would not be the one to do isolation. You would be the one to do isolation. And Ruth, you just have crappy armor. So this would actually, yeah, it takes away a move point, but that we have so many move points that I don't care. Also gives us even more critical power, which makes me sad that I didn't take that 1 critical chance. But yeah, +13 isolation is pretty darn good. Although, hang on, does the hammer... For isolation, I mean, it's really kind of the orb that we want for Sanat. Because she doesn't care about the -1 move. The critical power is good. The isolation damage bonus is good. And actually, that if we went double on Sanat and gave her both things, because this does isolation damage too, that would ratchet her up a few dozen notches here. All right, so let's keep these in mind. I'm not going to buy them right away because I want to keep upgrading. I want to try and get 3 more workers. Because that will allow me to salvage this. You can only have 12, so we need to do 2 more worker upgrades, and I don't think that would pay for themselves quite as well. So let's buy our new gear. This is all for you, Sanat. These pants are still also kind of talking to me. Maybe Potion of Stone would be nice too, but Fireball Scroll's pretty good too. I kind of do like Fireball. You can use it twice a night. It does cost mana, but still. It's only 19 too. Well, hang on. Let's get all right. So Sanat, offhand Magic Orb, which is ironically better than the main one. Yeah, 198% isolation damage. Plus you still are rocking some good poison here. Yeah, so the attacks for from the hammer, bash is just a thing. That's a ranged one. And this does stun, which, I mean, hey, stun is stun. But I don't think we were building for stun. Yeah, we don't have stun chance on her. That's okay. Still pretty good. Armor and accuracy. Yeah, move points. Do I want these pants for extra? So yeah, we wouldn't do it with Ruth. It would be... Nah, we would probably want this on Wilkins. But she's got the Warlock Greaves. +1. And she needs the extra opportunism. Yeah, we'll give that. We're going to give everything to Sanat. She's going to be kitted out. Sell that. All that she's missing. Yeah, she's got her relic too, so she's probably our best equipped fighter. But that's just because of the quality of the equipment that we've been getting here. All right, let's invest in more. We can get some more structures here. We could get another gold mine if we really wanted to. We could also get an armor maker that would manufacture some stuff. Blacksmith. These are item manufacturers. Scavenger's Camp gives us scrap. I do kind of like the mana wells. But maybe we want our third and final gold mine here. We need 3 gold to upgrade you so that you generate more next time. Actually, do we have... Yeah, we have those pants. That's perfect. So we can upgrade the production. And now, so overnight, like all of our gold mines produce extra for us. So this will give us an extra tick of 40 gold overnight. And then we upgrade the workers, and now we can, you know, have 6 of our workers do work stuff in the mines and do more runes clearing or something else with the others. So I think we're good in that sense. Defenses! More ballistas. This is all coming from here, so let's load up down here. There we go. I like ballistas more than I like walls. Because, yeah, they can get into the town really easily, but if they just die immediately, then it's no skin off our back. All right, folks. So, yeah, we're ready for our next night in our next episode. If you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya!